With the dust having settled on round 8 of Super Rugby, we have gone through the action to pick out the best players last weekend. Representation this week is spread across the board, with 3 Crusaders and 3 Lions, the most from any one team after a competitive round. Let's see who made the cut. Team of the week, Super Rugby, round 8-15. Karmichael Hunt, Reds 2 tries and a couple of assists to boot for Hunt as the Reds picked up a much-needed win over the Kings. Hunt made 124 meters with ball in hand and edges out Geordie Barrett, Damian McKenzie, and Jesse Creel, who were impressive for the Hurricanes, Chiefs, and Bulls respectively. It was particularly good to see Creel recapture some of his best form. 14 Henry Speight, Brumbies. Despite being on the losing side, we opt for Speight, who scored a double against the Rebels in Melbourne in a 158 meters showing over the weekend. Another man to pick up a brace, Chiefs wing Tony Pulu, also impressed, as did Travis Ismail and Matt Duffy of the Bulls and Blues, but Speight gets in and is key to their hopes of topping the conference. 13 Sam McNicol, Chiefs. Matthias Orlando was solid for the Jaguars, but McNicol, given a chance in the 13 jersey, was prominent throughout against the Cheetahs, totting up 96 meters and beating 6 defenders in the process. A versatile, underrated player. 12 Harold Vorster, Lions. The Lions needed to make an early change when Rohan Jans van Rensburg came off early against the Stormers, but due to Forster's qualities, they were not affected. He made 11 runs for 52 meters and 5 tackles in a solid display, edging Duncan Piaua and Mitch Inman, who were good for the Reds and Rebels in victories over the Kings and Brumbies respectively. 11 Melani Nana, Blues. The try assist for Augustine Pulu was something special as Nana grows in confidence, having settled on the left wing. He also scored a try, and while it's tough on Crusaders hat-trick man Manasa Matale and 2 try Kings finisher Makazole Mapimpi, Nana gets the nod here. The British and Irish Lions would be wise to give him extra attention in Auckland on June 7. 10. Beauden, Barrett, Hurricanes. What can we say? 204 meters, a try, and general play of the highest order. The Canes and All Black fly half sent out a warning to the Lions. Bulls playmaker Handra Pollard gets a mention, but our 10 shirt was always Barrett's. 9 Ross Cronjé, Lions. How he's so far down the Bach pecking order is a mystery, and Cronjé sent a message to selectors of his qualities on Saturday. 2 try assists and fine game management sees him edge Chief Tara Kerr-Barlow and Bull Pete Van Zyl. 8 Kieran Reid, Crusaders. Welcome back. It didn't take long for the All Blacks captain to make his mark on his first game of the year for the Crusaders, powering his way over in the opening minutes. Reid had a productive night, beating 4 defenders and making a couple of clean breaks to go with 4 takes at the lineout. Hanro Liepenberg performed well for the Bulls. 7 George Smith, Reds. 150 Super Rugby appearances in the bag, and Smith looked fresh as ever in the big win over the Kings at Suncorp. The former Wallaby scored a try, was a prominent attacking threat, but his best work came on defense with 12 tackles and a remarkable 5 turnovers. Not forgetting a lineout steal either. Jaco Creel and Matt Todd also impressed. 6 Ruan Ackermann, Lions close contenders in Pete Samu of the Crusaders and Jerome Kino, but Ackermann was one of many standout performers in that Lions pack at Newlands. The dynamic back row made 11 carries, and also 11 tackles, while chipping in with a vital 3 turnovers. A couple of takes at the lineout rounded off another good shift. 5 Lood de Jager, Bulls. Enjoyed his best game for the Bulls since arriving from the Cheetahs in the win over the Jaguars, with de Jager even crossing for a rare try. The Springbok was ever present in defense with 13 tackles and a towering presence both in the scrum as the Bulls got the edge, and at the lineout where he won 8 balls. Brodie Reedelick was close. 4 Mark Abbott, Hurricanes. A match-winning effort from Abbott rightfully wins him this spot, after it was the Lock's quick thinking snipe down the blind side of the ruck that led to his second try and a win at Eden Park for the Canes. The unsung hero of the Hurricanes pack was excellent, additionally making 11 tackles and also winning a turnover. Stephen Cummins, Luke Romano, and Guido Petty all had good weeks. 3 Trevor Nyakane, Bulls. Part of a Bulls front row who enjoyed a good day in the scrum up against the Jaguars, with the Springbok prop also putting the work in around the field. Nyakane impressed on defense with 13 tackles and winning 3 turnovers for his side, giving him the edge over Super Rugby centurion Laurie Weeks. 2 Ben Funnell, Crusaders. Another classy effort from the Crusader, who scored a try of his own, cleverly grounding the ball against the base of the post from short range and then showed brilliant timing and hands to put away Pete Samu in the second half. Funnell also hit his target 8 times at the lineout. Malcolm Marks and Adrian Strauss deserve nods. 1 Wyatt Crockett, Crusaders. Like many of his record 176 appearances, Crockett quietly went about his business on a landmark occasion for the All Blacks prop, making mincemeat of his opposite man at the scrum before quite rightly getting a rapturous reception when he left the field. Credit to Pierre Schoeman of the Bulls. The dynamic back row made 11 carries and also 11 tackles. The dynamic back row made 11 carries. The dynamic back row made 11 carries on defense with 12 tackles and a remarkable 5 turnovers. Not forgetting a line on defense with 12 tackles and a remarkable 5